The full Galaxy S26 lineup has just spilled out early, and this isn't a partial leak or a blurry rumor. We're talking every model, every color, every storage tier, and all the internal model numbers. Buried inside that data dump is one upgrade that could instantly decide whether upgrading makes sense for you this year. It's not flashy, but it changes everything, and most people won't notice it at first glance. This leak comes from a Finnish retailer, and it wasn't subtle. Their listings exposed Samsung's entire Galaxy S26 strategy for Europe, and the biggest takeaway jumps out immediately. Samsung has finally made 256 gigabytes the starting storage across the entire lineup, no exceptions. That one line quietly kills off a storage tier that's been hanging around way too long. Think back to the Galaxy S25 series. The base model still started at 128 gigabytes. Samsung flirted with the idea of ditching it in 2025. The rumors were everywhere, but nothing changed. Now, in 2026, it's over. The 128 gigabyte option is completely gone. No fallback, no regional carve-outs. Samsung has officially moved on, and that alone shifts the value equation overnight. For base model buyers, this is a serious win. Double the storage at the same entry price means fewer compromises right out of the box. You're not constantly managing apps, worrying about system updates eating space, or juggling cloud storage just to stay afloat. It's the most practical upgrade Samsung could have made, and it's something users have been asking for loudly for years. Now let's talk design flavor, because yes, colors matter. According to the retailer listings, all three models, the Galaxy S26, S26 Plus, and S26 Ultra, share the same four color options in Europe: black, white, sky blue, and cobalt violet. Clean, restrained, very Samsung. Nothing wild here, but nothing risky either. And that consistency might be more important than it seems, because earlier leaks told a slightly different story. Evan Blass previously mentioned two extra Ultra colors, Silver Shadow and an orange variant. Neither of those appeared in this retailer data. That raises two strong possibilities. Either those colors aren't launching in Europe, or Samsung is holding them back as online exclusive options, sold only through its own store. From here, the leak gets very specific, starting with the standard Galaxy S26. Storage choices are simple: 256 gigabytes or 512 gigabytes. That's it. No higher tier, no lower tier. There's also an Enterprise Edition listed, available only in black and fixed at 256 gigabytes, clearly aimed at business deployments rather than enthusiasts or creators. The Galaxy S26 Plus follows almost the same formula. Two storage options, 256 gigabytes and 512 gigabytes, paired with the same four colors. But there's an interesting omission: no Enterprise Edition for the Plus. Samsung is clearly drawing a line between consumer and business appeal here, and the Plus model doesn't seem to make the cut. Then there's the Galaxy S26 Ultra, where things finally widen out. The Ultra gets three storage tiers: 256 gigabytes, 512 gigabytes, and for the first time ever, 1 terabyte. All three options are available across all four colors. The Ultra also gets an Enterprise Edition in black, but it's limited to the 256 gigabyte configuration only. However, there's one major unanswered question, and power users will notice immediately. The leak does not mention RAM configurations at all. That means we still don't know whether Europe is getting a 16 gigabyte Ultra or if it's capped at 12 gigabytes. For anyone who pushes their phone hard, that missing detail matters more than it might sound. For the spec hunters, yes, the leak also included model numbers for every single variant. The base S26 is SM942, the Plus is SM947, and the Ultra carries SM948. There are over 30 total SKUs listed once you factor in colors and storage. I won't read them all here, but the full list will be linked in the description. As for timing, Samsung hasn't confirmed anything officially, but multiple reports are lining up around the same date: February 25th, 2026. That's when the Galaxy S26 series is expected to debut at an Unpacked event in San Francisco. With that close, the leak cycle is only going to intensify from here. So here's the bottom line. The move to 256 gigabyte base storage is a genuine game changer. It should have happened years ago, but it finally did. The colors are conservative but solid, and that 1 TB Ultra is clearly built for creators who live in 8K and never check storage warnings. The only real mystery left is RAM. Now it's your turn. Is the Galaxy S26 finally enough to make you upgrade? Does 256 GB as standard seal the deal, or are you waiting for the S27? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this breakdown helped, hit like, subscribe for full S26 coverage as launch gets closer, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.